Germany is so fucking cooked, bro. Germany is so fucking cooked. Sometimes I think Americans think they're the only ones who have crazy people like that in their country, and it's not true. Germany has them too, and I hate it here. I absolutely hate it. Germany, what the fuck? Germany, what are you doing? What's happening in Germany? Why is this happening in Germany? We are facing an all-time record. Would this be a record? I don't actually know. I don't know what I want it to be. But we are facing very high polling rates for the AfD. If you don't know, the AfD is our super-duper far-right party. Our weirdo far-right party is what that is, in case you don't know. And they're polling pretty high. We even have like a 19% over here. These are the newest ones, is what they're saying. AfD is basically the Republican Party, but they drink more and dress like dorks. Yeah, kinda. And I think, aren't they a little bit more insane? I don't know. I mean, the Republicans are pretty insane. They're like, yeah, they're our Ron DeSantis's. Although, isn't our CSU also our Ron DeSantis? So... I have two links, right? Do we have like a nicer image? No, this is even a worse image. There's no images, it's just numbers. I guess that is all of them. Yeah, the prompt is, if next Sunday was election, like if you voted next Sunday, what would you vote for? In the lead, of course, is CDU, CSU, so Christian Democratic Union, and I think, right? And what's the other one? I don't even know. So those are like our middle right. This is middle right. Then we have middle left is SPD. They're at 18% as well. This is so fucking crazy. The fucking AfD is at the same spot as the SPD. Our current government is made up of SPD, Grüne, and FDP. So the Green Party and the fucking liberals. Yeah. CSU is a leopard face eating party. They fucking are. They met with fucking Ron DeSantis and everything. So... the Green Party is really sus to me. I need to like look into them more in general, because they're like most leftist parties, they're leftist in name mainly. I think the left is the only like real leftist party that we have. SPD is so far in the middle. It's middle left technically, but I feel like it's just middle. At this point, I think SPD is just like straight up middle, straight up in the center. These fools are quite right leaning, in my humble opinion. I mean, if they chill with fucking Ron DeSantis, you know what's up. They're the fucking Christian Democratic Union or whatever the fuck. Yeah, like Linke are polling at super low percentages, as you can see. I like that the FDP is lower again. Look, they had better polling rates at some point in 2021. Jesus Christ, that was a long time ago. See, these guys fell off majorly because they're the liberals and they're in the government right now, and I guess they're not doing what the voters wanted them to do. And this is our problem child. The fucking AfD is a big problem. I'm so scared if I click on East instead of all of Germany to see those numbers change very drastically and very much into the worst direction. But maybe we shall do that. It's a concerning trend. Can we see that? Yeah. Yep. Okay, that makes sense. Did all these numbers just get bigger? Wait, which number decreased? I can't tell. Who dropped out? Why the fuck did all the numbers get higher? That's not how math works. Yeah, if we only East is 22% AfD, and only West is only 12% AfD. Because the east of Germany has a little bit of a problem. We're going to get more into that when we're going to talk about Leipzig, because that is also in the east of Germany. That's in Saxony. That's not super duper far away from here. And I did think about going, but then I decided, probably not the best idea. You might get stopped if you're going there, if you look too alternative and all that stuff. I'll get into it. I'll tell you more about it. So that's just a general trend. People have been talking about this on Twitter. Oh, they just scooted it over a little bit. I guess CDU, CSU still polls the highest, but AfD is just gaining and gaining and gaining. You can see, okay, they had a little bit of a bump here, but generally they used to be a bit lower. Oh, well, they had an 18% in 2018 as well, so maybe the upwards trend isn't that drastic, and maybe they'll just downwards trend again. but yeah, in 2013, did they even existed in 2013? I did not know. Well, neither did most of the public, apparently. Always, CDU, CSU, oh, Jesus Christ, Germany was really behind them at some point. But now they're rising back up, and that is not nice to see. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that in my polls. I don't even know who AfD is getting their votes from. Oh, I do. I know who AfD is getting their votes from. I see them in the street every Monday, walking around, protesting life. I guess it's not a protest. It's a walk. That's something that the Nazis in our town like to do. Is every Monday they do a little walk through town. Sometimes they bring like torches. I've heard it doesn't happen in my part of the town specifically, but my friend used to live in a part of the town where that happened every Monday. It started during COVID to protest COVID laws, but it's still going. They're still going forward. No, I mean, which party? Because CSU is also gaining. Oh yeah, true. That is actually a good question. Maybe it's like more people. No, I mean the number is pretty similar. Yeah, you're right on that. That's a good question, actually. I get who it is, but I don't know who those people would have voted for prior. I can imagine them grabbing some misguided liberals. Maybe. Have they not been arrested? No, I don't think arrests happen there very much, you know. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a little bit of bias in the police force towards these people. I don't actually know the ins and outs of the law of it, because technically it's obviously illegal to protest without signing up your protest as a protest or whatever the fuck it is. But they just call it something else, and then it's fine. You know, they didn't do any. Well, but getting a big group of people together, and you know, it technically definitely is like a protest or a demo, I guess. But they usually just don't call it that, and the police is like, no reason. That's nothing bad. That's cool. That's vibes. You can do a sponti too. That's true. That is true. I don't quite know what they do, to be fair. Haven't looked into our local laws, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's just the police being like, oh no, they're just on a walk. Because they just call it Spaziergänge. Anyway, that's the percentage. That was a pretty quick thing to look at. However, now we have a couple more links coming up, because Antifa arrests in Leipzig, and what the fuck is going on right now? I would love to get some like current updates, but we'll see. We'll have to work our way through all of these links, because I collected quite a few of them. This is pretty big news. I only found out about this recently, because sometimes I live under a rock and don't know anything. Who did I pull up here? Yes. After the verdict in the Antifa Ost trial, we send solidarity greetings to Germany. Yep, lots of strengths, and to the sentenced comrades and to all those who continue to fight against fascism. Our struggle and our solidarity is international, because saw 5 cars today. Zecke, is your town filthy with pigs today as well? Saw 5 cars. I wasn't outside today. I stayed inside today. Wait, no, I was outside. No, I don't think. No, we're not. I don't think so. Maybe my town's too small. But yeah, they're expecting. It's weird that I didn't see any. Yeah, because they're expecting like solidarity all around Germany, from like Antifa groups all around Germany, because Lina has been arrested. She was a prominent figure I think she was based in Leipzig, but I'm not 100% sure. This case has been going on for a long time, as the law likes to do. Stretch out cases for a very long time. And now she got sentenced to 5 years and then some in prison for trying to beat fascism. I mean, there were crimes committed, but like, you know, what the fuck? Yeah, I mean, the legality of it all, there were crimes committed, obviously. I think she got sentenced. We can look at the actual articles. It might have been said in the actual articles that we're gonna get into now. For violent attack. Yes, left-wing extremist Lina E, Lina E, I guess, doesn't matter, has been found guilty in a German court of leading a series of violent attacks on neo-Nazis. Personally, I think that shouldn't be a crime. Isn't being a neo-Nazi a crime? I'm pretty sure isn't that like straight up illegal? Okay, whatever. Sure, it's a crime, I guess. The sprawling trial has sparked controversy and fears of extremist driven by leftist ideology. Well, you don't need to be afraid if you're not a neo-Nazi. It should be pretty easy, in my honest opinion. Personally, I think Nazis had it coming. Personally, I agree. We're gonna read this entire article because it's English, and that means I don't have any translation work to do. PogChamp. I like that. I like that this is a big enough of a story that I don't have to translate German articles, even though I have a German article listed in here because, maybe they have some more information than the English sources do. But I like it when I don't have to do live translation work because that always sucks. A 28-year-old German student who was found guilty of founding a criminal organization and committing 6 serious attacks on neo-Nazis in an unusual case of violent left-wing extremism in Germany. She was sentenced to 5 years and 3 months in prison, but was later told she would only have to return to jail if she also loses an appeal. Her 3 male co-defendants were sentenced to around 3 years in prison each. This was from the 30th. Okay, I see. Unsurprisingly, seeing as our government historically didn't want to fire Nazis from public offices because too many police officers would lose their jobs. Yep, they're always gonna side with them. What fuels a protester to even be out there? Wait, today? Like today in Leipzig? I mean, we're gonna get into that because they had, obviously... Am I gonna do a little spoiler? Yes, I'm gonna do a little spoiler. Today's day X, TagX. So, everybody's out protesting, especially in Leipzig. Leipzig is the epicenter of all of that. And the city of Leipzig, as far as I know, I'm not like 100% up to date because this may have changed like on the hour, like an hour ago or 2 hours ago. There may have been some changes to the story already. The city of Leipzig was like, no, actually, you're not allowed to do the protest that you have actually like signed up to do in our city, which obviously I think personally that's gonna incite a lot more violence than just doing the protest the official normal way, like sign up the protest, do your protest, all of that stuff. It's just they canceled it in fear of violent outbursts, and I mean it's Leipzig, it would probably happen, yes, but Jesus fucking Christ. Saxony was a fucking mistake. Don't /J. Do not /J that. Remove your J. You're right. And you should say so. Then they're really declaring anyone a criminal organization now. Yeah. First letzte Generation, now this. Who's right? This fucking shit. Oh, that is actually hand in hand with the AfD thing. That's where they get an uptake from, is the climate activist coverage in German news and on TikTok in general too. Like, that's not even news, that's just TikToks. Is so insane. Like, I'm technically in a left-wing bubble, right? On TikTok and on the internet in general. I'm in a left-wing bubble, obviously. Who would have thought? But every time I see anything about climate activists in Germany, it's always like the most right-oid, roped up shouties screaming about, oh, they're sitting in the street, we should be able to kill them. What the fuck is wrong with these? This makes me so mad. What the fuck is wrong with these people? They're like, yeah, next time I'll just run him over. And all the comments are like, run him over, kill people. Huh? What is wrong with you? This makes me so fucking mad, bro. Jesus Christ. Just an aside, see the accused guy in the picture covering his face? Yes, I see him. Fucking Chad. Literally what antifascism does to a motherfucker. Oh wait, there's a free leader. This guy, other guy. Yes, real, based. Yeah, that sounds like it should get them on the list. Yeah, but it doesn't. Like, the general coverage towards like any climate activism in Germany has been so negative by the media. I don't understand. They're peacefully protesting. What the fuck do you want? They're not even burning shit down. They're not even doing that. And people are still so fucking hostile against these people. I don't get it at all. Yeah, that stuff happens in the UK too. It's so deranged. Yeah, people will like rip them off of the streets when they like glue themselves down and whatever. Like, yeah, I get it. The people are gonna be inconvenienced by this shit, but it's not a personal attack on you, the person. You won't get like a special little badge of honor from big company that you defended their honor not to give a shit about the climate. They don't give a shit about you. He's so angry. I hope people do try running people over, damage their cars in the process, and get charged with murder, yeah. Security reasons for what? Sorry, I'm a little out of the loop. Aren't you watching some right-wing content just to get out of your bubble a little? I do. I mean, I watch it on, the internet. I watch it on the internet. On Twitter, I see right-wing content obviously. I react to right-wing content a lot. I talk about right-wing content now more so on my browser and stuff. But like on TikTok, I don't look for news on TikTok. News come to me on TikTok. I don't want to get my news from TikTok. TikTok is very weird. Like with its algorithm, you don't really, it just kind of shapes itself after you, right? It's kind of hard to diversify your algorithm. It usually just kind of puts you in your bubble, and that's where you stay, as far as I've found. But still, every now and then, the weirdest shit will come up about that specifically. That's the only thing that's like out of line for my TikTok For You page. Very odd. At least you get to protest at all, loud envy. Okay, yeah, we do have a right to protest. However, the city of Leipzig says, oh, actually you don't, because we canceled that. You're not allowed to do that today. Something, isn't it? I don't actually want people to die, though. Yeah, the attempted murder. Yeah. YouTube Shorts is the Wild West now. YouTube Shorts. I don't watch those. I do watch TikTok, and TikTok, they usually just show me like videos of dogs. My TikTok is not political, I have to say. As soon as the sentence was read, the gallery began chanting leftist messages of support. The judge called for quiet so he could read out his reasoning, saying, anyone who is interested in hearing why the verdict was the way it was can stay. Some people immediately shouted, because you're fascist friends. Because, yeah. Because of your fascist friends, maybe? I don't know. Others called out, fucking class justice. It sure is a politically charged case. The case has created plenty of political tension. Who would have thought? Shocker. Wild. With the defense and far-left scenes in Lina E's home city of Leipzig. That's why it's based in Leipzig. Saying that she has been scapegoated as a left-wing terrorist by both the media and the authorities. Lina got that drip. Lina got that student drip. Lina looks so much like a student because she is, obviously. Many allege that the justice system is too lenient on neo-Nazi perpetrators. Sure seems like it. Sure seems like it, doesn't it? Friedlina, it's so weird to say like a German name in English sentences for me. Signs and collection boxes for her defense fund have been put out on the Leipzig district of Konnewitz. Konnewitz, let's go. A left-wing hub where Lina E herself lived. But Hendrik Hansen, a specialist in extremism and professor at the Federal University of Applied Administrative Sciences, argued that the media has, if anything, underestimated the dangers of left-wing extremism. I don't think so. I mean, I'm not the professor at the Federal University of Applied Administrative Sciences, but, you know, Nazis kill a lot of people. Like, all of the time. Like, it's dangerous to go outside in fucking Chemnitz if you dress alternatively because you may just get, like, killed. Generally, it's not the reverse. You don't have that feeling when you're a right-wing griped up shouty and you go outside. You generally feel pretty safe. You know? This trial is a clear success. I just mixed those up. I bet Hendrik has an expensive fossil fuel car. He may, right? Hansen told DW, this is the outlet here, obviously. In the area around Leipzig, we are facing the rise of clandestine structures that are very well networked in the left-wing extremist scene. That's also the thing, you know, like we've all heard this, right? Right-wing extremism literally is when you are literally a Nazi and you want to like kill every Jewish person you see. That's what right-wing extremism is. And left-wing extremism is, I don't think we should have Nazis in the government. That is left-wing extremism. You know? So, obviously. Said Lina E's group could clearly be classified as a criminal organization. Again, they will jump to classifications. If fucking climate activists who just sit in the street are classified as a criminal organization, I don't know where they draw the line. And could well be described as terrorists. Of course, stochastic terrorism, always. This was a whole group of people planning attacks so minutely that they were using the appropriate technology, like disposable mobile phone numbers. They had scouts who spied on the victims. The tasks within the group were very precisely divided up. Slay. Hansen said that the evidence showed that the group was not merely planning street fighting methods, but targeted assault aimed at seriously injuring or even killing their victims. Terrorism is defined as using politically motivated violence to spread fear and horror, either within the general population or within a certain group of people. Well, I mean, I think that definition doesn't apply because that definition presumes that Nazis are people, and I think they're actually demons, so take the L, move on, I guess. there's a little bit of a background on Lina E as well. And Kassel, the city. Thank you. We have more links to get through, though. We have a German link as well, but I feel like that's not necessarily necessary. I think it just says the same things again. We just see some more. We can look at more pictures. TagX, that's literally today. I did think about going to Leipzig. I didn't go for multiple reasons. Reasons, plural. One, I don't have any friends who can go with me at the time, and I feel like going alone to that specific outing is maybe like the dumbest idea you can have. Two, I'm very physically unfit. This is literally my biggest reason to get like henge. Well, not henge, but strong enough, to, I don't know, run good at least. I don't even run that good. It's a bad day when I'm made to think about Kassel. I'm sorry. What's TagX? That is today. Is TagX the day? That was basically the name of the demonstration that they wanted to hold in Leipzig. That didn't go because the city said no. The city said no. Yeah. They literally just forbid the demonstration from happening. Protest. Demonstration. The word demonstration and the word protest, they confuse me a little bit in English. They forbid about it from taking place because a non-peaceful course of action may be to be expected. It's like, okay, cool. Forbidding it from happening while people are still already like on their way to your city is probably not going to help that very much, honestly. That's all I'm saying. Can we agree that I knew a few now? Of course, rehabilitation is possible. I do agree. I'm pro rehabilitation. I am. But some of them don't rehabilitate. They gotta be on that rehabilitation mindset, grindset. For some people, it's harder to see rehabilitation as a possibility. I want to see it for everybody, but I'm not as much of an optimist as I would wish to be. I would like to be more of like somebody who believes in all of humanity. But it's not always all of humanity, those like dudes who have the fucking black sun tattooed on their bald heads. It's hard to believe that they're gonna turn it around. It's not impossible. I'm not saying that. It's hard to believe. See, I would watch this video, but it's all the way German. It's so German. You're not gonna get any of that, and I don't want to translate all of that. The BBC even talked about it, actually. Left-wing protesters demonstrated in several cities against the verdict. A big rally has been banned in Leipzig. It sure has. I want some like more current updates because technically it's supposed to have started 2 hours ago. Strong Zecke. That's what I want. The hardest part about rehabilitating fascists is lasering away the tattoos. No, I actually have a tweet for that. Wait, I have a tweet for that. It's this one, right? Are you gonna or is it this one? Are you gonna it's one of them. I'll just open them. One of these tweets. So true. It's so true. Fascists just try not to get a tattoo of your like fascist ideology challenge. Difficulty unheard of. The nightmare difficulty. So this person said this is a photo submission from a bus journey to Plauen, which is near Leipzig in Saxony. He's wondering if this person in the image was also immediately like flagged down and searched by the police, like all alternative looking people with like dreadlocks or whatever were. Probably not. I think this one is actually the telltale sign for, oh, this guy, we don't need to search this guy. This guy can go to Leipzig, and I'm sure he won't do anything bad. We could check the hashtag for TagX as well and see if any like news are in there. Are you the other tweet? I have. Oh yeah. Look at these fucking memes. Germany is so fucking cooked, bro. Germany is so fucking cooked. Sometimes I think Americans think they're the only ones who have crazy people like that in their country, and it's not true. Germany has them too, and I hate it here. I absolutely hate it. This one coincides with both of these hashtags in such a horrible way. This guy is tweeting how I'm leaving my comfort zone and go to Leipzig-Konowitz. Go march into actually Leipzig-Konowitz, and he's fucking Pepe. Pepe and everything. Pepe posting and everything. Yeah, I've always thought that myself. Nah, they're here too. They're everywhere. And we have a nice segue into Stolzmonat, which is also horrible, and we're going to talk about in a second. But I wanted to see if any, like, news are happening. Like, I would like to see some news. There's some news. A rain of stones being thrown towards the police, who deliberately escalated the situation in Leipzig by prohibiting the anti-fascist demonstration. You know, as they do. I like to Pepe post, but the right likes to Pepe post too. And that makes me very sad, because Pepe is very cute. See, I'm gonna read through these, like, updates a little bit. The police has now said, of course, they put people into, like, how do you describe this fucking process? I've gone through this process before and trying to describe it. Of course, the police surrounded people and stopped them from moving. So the police have once again encircled people and stopped them from moving. In Maßnahmen zu nehmen. What would you translate that as? What would you translate that? Encircle, see? There you go. Yeah, to take measures against people who have been encircled. The reason is the accusation of serious breaches of the peace. As always, is Landfriedensbruch. Same. That's the same thing that happened in my local town, dude. That's what they always say. It's what they always say. Hey, Cap. It's okay, it's okay. Pepe is just a double agent. True. Pepe is gonna turn around and get them all. Pepe is baby. Pepe is baby. I like Pepe. Pepe is very cute. Any influence from outside is also counted as an attempt to free prisoners. Gefangenen befreien. Okay. The Authorian police spoke. Jesus Christ. Of course they do that. They do that for much less. They do that if the Antifa breathes at them the wrong way, they already do that. So obviously they were gonna do that again. And the only reason they can do that is because the Antifa is too fucking nice. You know? There's always more Antifa there, like, in numbers than cops, even though I'm sure Leipzig pulled all of the cops out of all of the states into their fucking city today. I'm very sure of that. But even then, the protesters are usually going to be more people than the cops. Of course, the cops are fucking armed. But still, like, if they were really that violent, I don't think the cops could do that. I'm just saying. Fucking gross. So fucking gross. Don't think they know. Oh, nice. They put him in, like, an arena? What the fuck? A peaceful demonstration encircled in an arena. How did that happen? How the fuck did that happen? Jesus fucking Christ. Huh. That's scary. In an arena, you know, that's where mass panics happen. What the absolute fuck? For real? It's a little bit funny, says someone. It's very bizarre. Like, how did this occur? I would love to hear the backstory of this, because I'm sure the demonstration didn't make their way through the arena. Anyway, interesting. Okay. Anti-fascists in Leipzig are resisting police measures to prohibit the demonstration in solidarity with Lina E and others. Yes, as they should. Who's running? Who's running where? Well, that's the police. Yep, they're running. Where are they running to? I'm trying to figure out what's happening in these videos. I don't want to turn the sound on. I sure hope nothing horrible happens in any of these videos. I should probably look at that a little bit. But, you know, German cops, at least, that's one thing. At least German cops are not gonna, like, shoot people that quickly. They do have guns, I think, right? But probably won't. That's true, stream elements. Yeah, the police are attempting to disperse the participants of anti-fascist demonstration in Leipzig by threatening to use water cannons. That's currently happening. You know, this is currently going down. Like, this is happening right now in Leipzig. I see. Okay. Well, I'll stay up to date with that. If you want to stay up to date with that, you can follow this hashtag. This account seems to be posting updates in English, so that's interesting. Oh, German cops can shoot people, yes. You right? But, like, they do it less than the American police, at least. At least less. But they do have guns. They're not as trigger happy, as far as I know. They just like to block people in and, like, keep them there for fucking, like, 17 fucking hours. Like me. But I'm not there today. I did think about it, but like I said, I wouldn't have wanted to go alone. And now the last part that we're gonna get into on today's stream, because it's gonna be a little bit of a short one, also hi MP. we're gonna talk about the silliest thing. It's so infuriating because it's so dumb. This is also AfD led, right? I think. Yeah, but less than American cops is a big margin. You're right. You are absolutely right. You can't always compare everything to American cops because, of course, the American cops. Yeah, they're like proficient. They're proficient in it. It's still bad. People getting shot is still bad. No, you're absolutely right for sure. So Germany, I guess, is doing this now. Instead of Pride Month, it's the literal German translation of Pride Month. Stolzmonat means literally Pride Month. Who the fuck is this weirdo? Who are you? Only here to... I don't know how I would translate Pöbelei, actually. To I don't know. To stir shit up. Only here to stir shit up. I don't know who you are, brother. We took over German Twitter to fight pride propaganda. It's so silly. It's so dumb. This is, like, comparatively to all of the other things that I complained about in today's stream, this is a little bit of a palate cleanser because it's just dumb to heckle. Yeah, it's kind of heckle. It's kind of heckle, yeah, true. That's a good word, thank you. Yeah, to fight pride propaganda. Now it's on you. Join Stolzmonat instead of Pride Month. Get your flag profile here. And they just put their little face in front of their little flag profile. They're like playing their own little version of of like making a pig crew. Oh my god, imagine they make a pig crew where you can make like your little fucking Aryan super soldier, whatever the fuck they're jerking off to at night, with this fucking flag in the background. It's so dumb. It's so stupid. It's so cringy. Like, cringe is dead, but oh boy. American cops are okay, but a good amount of them need a whole lot of police changes and retraining. Yeah, maybe a revision of the bloody entrance exam. That too. The whole system is quite fucked. In my humble opinion, the whole system, quite fucked. Why would you not use the normal German flag? It looks like a lesbian pride flag. It does. It's so funny. Like, somebody I wonder if I have that one or not, because somebody posted like this flag as a joke, right? Oh, this is just the general hashtag. Somebody posted this flag as a joke, like the one that they're using, which is this weird ass gradient thing. Oh, and no, it's not even this one. We do a little Germanic trolling, and the original one is gone at the moment. How odd. But it's so silly. They're like, we want some of that good, like, LGBT community vibes, but we also want to be fascist Nazis while doing it. It's so dumb. It made me cringe so hard. I can't do this anymore. The entire hashtag is just such a shit show. It's so fucking funny. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Especially, also people from outside of Germany are participating in this. What is going on? One of these AfD fools made a picture like this too. I'm sure of it, right? But I don't know if I'm gonna find it. And free scrolling Twitter is dangerous. They have a flag generator thing. It's so silly. Like, they're just playing, but they play in such a lame way. Of course, the fucking memes. The right can't meme. The right cannot meme. It's so bad. Make Germany stolz again. It's like they don't have any original ideas. They're just like, what Trump said. And of course, all of that garbage. It's so dumb. It's such garbage. Ew. It's so fucking funny though. I want to find the one. Can I find that if I search Twitter? Like, if I search for Höcke, can I find the image? Yeah, that's our AfD dude. Is that his actual account? Yep, that's him. That's him. That's the AfD man that always shows up around here. Fucking. It's so silly. I can't believe that. Yep, the same super duper right-wing party. Of course they're participating in this. He posted this on June 1st too. And he's like, nicht Björn, doch. Doch Björn. Congrats to Björn for coming out, you know. Congrats to him. I mean, it's nice that he can finally participate in Pride Month. Must have really irked him not to be able to participate in that. It's very, can I copy your homework? Yes, but change a few words so it's not as noticeable. It's so true. It is so silly. Like, how are you gonna how are you gonna be like, how are you gonna be a right-wing weirdo freak politician and then post that shit? So fucking funny. But, you know, if I wasn't in Leipzig, I may as well talk about it a little bit. I cannot get over this fucking image. He's I like having a docket, though. And then I can also, like, you know, fold in previous things if I just make this a heading. And then you can, like, collapse it. And then you can do a new day, you know, for every day that we do politics thing. Although Leipzig is the only city in Saxony that votes green, as opposed to the entire rest of the state being completely blue. Our blue is bad, by the way. I should have you know, our blue is bad. When our states are blue, that's really, really bad. You don't want that. You do not want that. I wonder if I could pull up an election map or something. Oh, sorry, Loeb's jump scare. I'm so sorry. Yeah, our blue is bad. This tells you all. I don't know from when exactly this image is, but that tells you blue bad. Blue bad. Oh, this is 2021, September 2021. Blue bad. Oh boy, Eastern Germany, why are you like this? So, red good, blue bad for us. Why color swap? And no, they don't want to be 100% like America after all, I guess. Leipzig has always been very left. I'm glad I moved back. I want to move to Leipzig. Low key, that's kind of the city that I would want to be in. I mean, preferable to my city. It is, like, the city itself is left-leaning. Of course, there's gonna be fucking fascists everywhere. White woman jump scare. Oh no, that's so real. That's so real. Much color variety. I mean, there's, like, the big cities will vote green. I'm assuming there's, like, Köln somewhere here, maybe. That's Berlin. The big cities vote green. It's very interesting. Voted green in the past, at least. Fucking Eastern Germany. Thuringia and Saxony. Why?